Welcome to my review of the Storm Typhoon versus the Storm High Road. The Storm Typhoon is the latest entry into Storm's Hotline, which is the line between the entry-level tropical surges and the Thunder line that includes the High Road and the Road Warrior. The Typhoon has the Reactor Pearl coverstock, the same cover that's on the tropical surge line, with a stronger Atmos A.I core. The 14-pound version of the Typhoon that I'm throwing has an RG of 2.53 and a differential of 0.039. The 15-pound version has the same RG but just a slightly higher 0.042 differential. For most people, the Typhoon will fit at the low end of the bag, useful for Game 3 of League or later in tournament blocks. If you're enjoying this content, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. It's a small action that makes a big difference in helping YouTube share quality videos. A huge thank you to everyone who's already subscribed. I'm so grateful for all your support. Now, let's head out to the lanes. As always, we're throwing on Town & Country Lane's house shot. In this case, it was used for a 4-person league prior to my video, so this really should be an ideal situation to use a ball like the Typhoon. Spring and summer is when we typically see the lower line balls refreshed, so in addition to the Typhoon, I expect to see new Roto Grip Hustles and a new Tropical Surge or two dropping over the next month or two. As I mentioned in the introduction, this is the latest ball in the Hotline, which used to be occupied by the now discontinued Electrify. I was a huge fan of the very short-lived Electrify Solid, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what the Typhoon will be able to do. The Typhoon specs, a 253 RG and a 39 differential, puts the Typhoon in a very interesting spot. Storm recently released the IQ Tour AI, which also has a 253 RG, but a lower 36 differential. The big difference is that the IQ has the R2S Hybrid coverstock, which is significantly stronger than the Reactor cover that's on the Typhoon. So just another friendly reminder that as much as I may want to try and quantify everything in the terms of core numbers, there's so much more that goes into how a ball reacts than just the core numbers. Overall, the Typhoon does behave exactly how I expected. It's a relatively low flaring ball that goes long and makes a sharp movement when it sees friction at the back end. I didn't compare the Typhoon directly to the IQ Tour AI, but from my experience with the IQ, it hooks several boards more than what I'm seeing out of the Typhoon. The Typhoon definitely makes it down the lane, and if I got a little firm with the speed or pulled the shot in a little bit, the ball would skid down the lane too far. It'd still make it back to the pocket, but pretty much a guaranteed 10 pin. It has enough energy to get to the pocket, but just a bad angle to kick the 10 out. I was very pleasantly surprised at how well the ball recovered and carried well if I missed right. Even if it didn't make it back to the pocket, it still mixed the pins up well enough to carry. I didn't have to worry about leaving a washout or even a bucket. Now, over to the high road. Anyone who's watched my videos know that I absolutely love the high road. It took me forever to buy my first one, but it was one of the first balls I bought when I moved to 14 pounds. The high road has a higher RG and a lower differential than the Typhoon, 258 and 037 for reference. The higher RG is noticeable, despite the stronger R2S Hybrid Coverstock on the high road. With the higher RG, it does want to go down the lane a little bit further than the Typhoon. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you to Town & Country Lanes in Nitro, West Virginia for letting me shoot these videos. I'd also like to thank my partners, Storm for making the best bowling balls on the market, Vice for making the best inserts and interchangeable thumbs, and Bowlifi for making great looking and comfortable apparel. Stop by your local Storm VIP Pro Shop to see the latest releases in the Storm, Roto Grip, and 900 Global lines.